Well, that's fucking great, isn't it? He started the show, he's not even here.
Hey! Hey everyone, welcome to the Christmas special, Gaming Room 101. I'm getting my Christmas special in now because it's normally cancelled after 2 shows. So just in case this one doesn't make it, we're having a Christmas special now, everyone. Woo!
Jesus.
How are we all? We all good?
No, I'm here. There could be better places, but no, I'm here with you guys on Tuesday.
The beautiful thing for those in chat is no one else on the show knew I was doing that because I just disappeared for 10 minutes before we started to go for a piss.
Muppet ushers in my sentiment.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Well, it's good to see you all again. I won't ask what you've been up to because that's what we normally do on a Tuesday, but we're now doing on a Thursday. So
yes,
this is Gaming Room 101. For anyone who hasn't seen it, this is where the 4 of us chat shit, and those 3 nominate topics or annoyances from gaming they want to see banished forever.
And I have treated myself to a Pims because I'm a gentleman.
It's Pims o'clock.
Oh, Pims o'clock. I do enjoy a nice Pims.
What's that? We're about to start World War III? Oh no, it's just Pims o'clock.
Come on, Ginna, let her rip. Let her rip, Taylor Ship.
I've drank a bottle of red, and I'm now on the rosé, so I'm going strong.
I thought you meant Red Bull.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Red Bull.
Absolutely not. Right, let's get on with the first topic then. And here's your little video, which probably has nothing to do with it.
I don't know what that was.
Get in the bin.
This is, of course, games being announced years before they release. Everyone seems to forget.
That was my one.
It was. Red is over.
Starting on my topic tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, what it says, isn't it? Just get in the bin.
Well, that's it.
I mean, it's going to be a quick show tonight.
No, that's...
Fable is one that needs to get in the bin. So is Perfect Dark.
Do you know what? I don't mind games being announced. I don't like games being announced like God of War where they put a date on that. They ain't ever hitting.
You got to do the pinky and stay classy.
Clink and then you drink. That's it.
Yeah, it's a fucking shit practice that needs to get in the bin. I don't want to wait a decade. I could be fucking dead tomorrow. I want the game now.
I quite.
What are we talking?
I liked what Xbox did this year and went, this is everything coming in the next 12 months. That's all I want.
Everyone moaned about.
Yeah, because you're all idiots. Anyone who moaned that Xbox showed off everything coming in 12 months, you're an idiot because that's what we want. You want to know what you're going to be playing. You moan there's no games, and then they show you the games you're going to get to play soon. And people go, I don't like that. I want to see games in 7 years' time. Piss off. I want to play games now. I don't want to play. Like, I get my hopes up then when you see some years in advance, and then either they change it or they change blooming.
Waiting for years or waiting for him to finish.
Yeah. He's gone.
Get in the bin. That's all we need.
Let's get Ash in the bin whilst he's having technical difficulties. Oh, there he is.
I apologise. I tend to do all the editing behind the scenes while I'm doing these shows, so my computer just goes, no! So
that was his climax face.
That's it, yeah. Your mum loves it. But yeah, if it's anything over a year, I don't care.
2 years is my limit. I'll do 2 years.
No,
if they show it off at but if they show it off at E3 this year and they say it's coming Christmas next year, I'm okay with that. But don't say, look at this lovely game, and then fucking 8 years later, still waiting for the fucking bastard to be released. That's pathetic.
Yeah, it's when they launch with just a logo or a CGI trailer.
Oh, that's CGI trailer should go.
You're just having a dig at Ubisoft with Skull and Bones, aren't you?
No, that
deserves
to end up in his own merit. That has nothing to do with games getting.
it didn't look bad for it, but it's the fact they charged 70 quid for it. That's what's wrong with Skull and Bones. So
it's a DLC for Assassin's Creed. That's all it is. It's a Black Flag DLC.
Not charged out yet. It's been delayed.
The worst Assassin's Creed as well.
Should have been out.
I was looking slightly off topic on expansions and spin-offs of Assassin's Creed on sale on Xbox today. There is you get the Viking experience, like the history experiences for the Assassin's Creed games, where they take out the assassinating and you sort of wander around just doing whatever in that time period. They've released it as a separate game this time as well. You get it free with the game, or you can buy it separately with achievements, which has annoyed me that the achievements aren't in the base game. They're only in the paid version of the exact same game.
That's because you're an achievement whore.
I am. And like an idiot, I'm like, oh, it's only like £7. Should I buy that?
I was like that the other day. I was on ENEBA. I was like, oh, look, Lego Builder's Journey. I bet that's like a 5-minute complete.
R.I.P. ENEBA going forward. Is
that actually legit, though? Has that been confirmed? Or is that...
As it stands right now, Xbox has started to block people in Argentina and Turkey from buying gift codes. They've took that option off.
They'll just sell them somewhere else.
I can't think why.
Fuckers, aren't they? They're so ungrateful.
You wait. Fucking, we'll have new heroes coming out of Bangladesh.
That's it. Come on, Bangladesh. Come on, save us.
Come on, Iran. All you Iranian Xboxers, come save us.
Biggest growing market now. That's what they'll be saying next year.
You wait, it'll be Russia next because their economy's in the fucking toilet. They'll need to make a buck somehow. They'll start selling Russian codes.
I'll start selling gas. Be all right.
Yeah,
Winter will kick in and we'll go, do you know what? It's all forgiven. We're freezing.
Oh, Putin. You're such a card.
You sell us cheap games. Come on back, mate.
Next thing you know, we'll be selling them weapons when they got human rights atrocities on their records. Letting them buy our football clubs. So, moving on.
Put it in the bin.
I'm kind of in agreement if we put an 18-month cap on it. Like Red has said, when you get one at June, E3, and it goes next Christmas or next holiday, yeah, I'm okay with that. It's when it's, look at this game and there's no date. Or it's just a logo and it's just 2021 and everybody goes, it ain't making 2021.
Coming sometime in the next decade.
Yeah. Coming to a console, maybe not this one, near you.
Let's get excited for these new consoles. That's why I like seeing games that are coming in the future. I like being told this is what's coming in the immediate and then this is what's going to be coming in the future.
When the Series X got announced and then they showed off Fable, I assumed I'd be playing it on the fucking Series X, not the fucking Series X 4.0.
You were going to put... I will put a bet on now. I'll put a pizza bet on it. A pizza bet, right? In 2024, Fable is coming. Fable will be out...
Too fucking late. When was it announced? When was it announced? 2018?
No,
2019?
No.
I don't fucking know.
Right, I'm
up to here with it, BMG. I'm up to here with it.
20 holiday.
Sick of Phil Spencer's lies.
You'll be fucking jumping around as a frog eating fairies.
Sounds good.
Next thing you know, he'll be saying COD on PlayStation for 3 more years at least. Fucking liar. Then you'll have some random guy who never worked in that department.
Right, Timber, they didn't say any dates. That is the fucking problem.
But have you seen that video? Have you seen that Phil Spencer? I saw it on Twitter before. He was doing some interview with some guy. I didn't really check what it was. And he literally sat there and he went, it will be native. Call of Duty will be native on PlayStation. Modern Warfare 2, native. The next game, native. The next one, the next one, the next one, the next one.
Why are you saying
native? That's what he was saying. That's what Phil Spencer was saying. It'll be a native version of the game. So whatever you're going to get on the Series X,
cloud-based. It will be developed for it.
Oh, yeah. He even said, he said you'll get the exact same game. You don't even have to have Game Pass to play the game. You can buy that game on the console. You can have it. If you want it on cloud, play it on cloud. I'm sure we'll come up with an option for that on PlayStation. Any way you want, you can play it. It is coming. All the next games, going to the PlayStation 7. You'll have it.
Can we throw this open to chat and get their thoughts? Because I think anything more than 18 months, I'm with Redders. If it's coming the next 18 months to 2 years, sure. Tell
Next
me about
18
it. If you
years,
don't know when it's
fuck off.
coming, maybe just calm down a bit. You know, there's enough games. We've seen how many games launched in November. How many are coming in February next year?
I'll tell you what.
I don't need to know about games 5 years away. There's too many as it is.
I'll tell you what. Phil Spencer's going to have to offer Jim Ryan a reach round to get that fucking COD deal. That's the only thing he's going to accept.
I wanted to see when it was the last Xbox showcase.
Fucking elbow deep. That's what he wants.
Xbox showcase where we got the next 12 months, which I liked, but we should have got. Here's what's coming in the future as well as an ending to that show.
Like a quick,
what's coming in the
quick
future.
boom, 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 like a 5 minute. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Do the like hour and a half main show. This is the next year.
Yep.
And to shut up all you trolls on the internet and BMG. Here's a 5 minute teaser reel of everything that's coming in 20 years' time.
Just like how you birthed the pony, fucking elbow deep. That's what he needs.
Yeah. You keep watching Phil Spencer as he's fondling himself with his hand in his pocket looking at you.
I tell you what, even if he was to do that, it's hard to hate him because he looks so innocent.
He does look like he's got a child face, doesn't he?
He does.
What? Phil Spencer looks like he's got a child face.
Compared to Jim Ryan,
he looks magnificent.
Pisshead old man, big nose face.
Jim Ryan looks like
has a very youthful sort of baby head, like
Jim Ryan
in a Haribo advert, talking like a child.
Jim Ryan looks like the kind of man that Conor McGregor would knock out in a pub for not having a round of his fucking whiskey. That's what Jim Ryan looks like.
Well, he looks like in Prometheus.
He looks like a smelly old man.
They got Guy Ritchie and put all that prosthetics on him to make him look old. That's what
he looks like. He looks like he stinks of piss and water lilies.
Because Phil Spencer's got a child face, he can stand in front of children and fondle himself in front of them.
Is it going in bin or not? Because we've gone off topic here. And
Phil Spencer's shelf is more interesting than Jim Ryan. All right.
Yeah, but Jim Ryan's shelf's like upside down and stuff.
Yes, I think it should go in the bin because I'm fed up with these ones 4 or 5 years down the line when we've got too much to play already.
Right.
So
don't start bitching. Don't start bitching when here's the next 6 months games coming out, and you're like, well, what's coming past that? Tough.
We don't care.
That's it now. You don't
spent
care.
my money on a console. I've bought
it.
I want to know what
There'll be another E3, and then it'll tell us what's coming up over the next 18 months.
Maybe
12 months later, there'll be another E3.
Don't buy a console until the end of the generation when all the games have come out and everyone can stop bitching.
That's what I do with PlayStation. I wait till the end when it's cheap and then I catch up on what I missed.
Yeah. Especially like the next gen comes out and then all the games work anyway. So it's fine. Yeah.
Rebel for life. Fuck the devs.
Right. Let's get it in the bin, shall we?
Jim Ryan looks like a bomb. Jim Ryan looks like a ventriloquist doll that just happens to look like a sex offender.
Right. That video we've just watched would have been funny if we hadn't already seen it because Ginna spoiled it earlier.
He did, yeah.
What did I spoil earlier?
Yeah, because you viewed it.
On YouTube.
On the XBL YouTube, not your own, so we knew what were coming.
Oh, don't look at your history then. What's wrong with you people?
What a fucking letdown.
Like, I went on my YouTube and like it was just horrible, horrible things, children. And like I'm gonna have to like
horrible
explain
children.
That to feds why those things were being looked at, and I'm like, it's not me. So
that's the kind of fucking thing that looks like it deserves an investigation.
Yeah, why is that like this guy listens?
You know, if I've been on your YouTube because there's searches for bins.
Why is that child fingering a goat?
That's Redders. Redders forget.
Fucking hell, that took a fucking dark turn.
If let's get off the
topic of children fingering goats, please.
Try
to get monetized here, BMG. Fuck's sake, be professional.
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem? I'll pound the living shit out of you dumbass freaky tourist. I'll knock your fucking head off.
Well, that gets you monetized, doesn't it? Just as Redders was saying. This
What fucking topic is that
one.
for?
I realise now that
Did we decide it was going in the
backwards.
bin?
No.
Yeah, it went in the bin.
Yeah,
They played the
bin,
guy
yeah.
in the bin.
All
The
right.
guy in the bin playing the guitar is a new one for you.
Oh, I don't fucking
yeah.
know. I didn't see it. I was too busy talking about Jim Ryan.
This show is a fucking shambles. But anyway,
No one knows
great.
what that is, Finbar. Don't worry.
It's part of the
Also,
experience.
I may have done the video the wrong way around because the topic is anime games not using English dubs, but that one was a game using terrible English dubs.
I did
Whose
wonder.
fucking
I
topic
thought
is
that
this?
was. I didn't know what that was. The video was, and what I thought it was like we hate Japanese people. That's what it came across as, like in that video.
I thought you played it because swearing at me for saying you were watching videos of kids fingering goats.
That's what I thought it was.
This is his topic
That
video.
was
I
what
thought-
the video was for.
I thought it was just impromptu abuse to throw at BMG.
No.
Yeah.
So my topic is anime games that don't use English dubs when they're based on animes that have very popular English dubs. So obviously there's a lot of animes out there that have games, but they've not mainstream in the like America and the UK. So there isn't a proper English dub. I understand them not getting dubs in the games, but when there's anime games like Sword Art Online and Dragon Ball and all that, and they don't have the English dubs, why? Stop being tight. Spend some money. They're all
You don't
still live.
You don't get dubs in any game because you're a loser.
So I feel like these companies should spend some money and pay some voice actors to voice them.
I agree. Get in the
You're just
bin.
an English snob. English snob.
I know. If I wanted to read, I'd read a book. I don't
Oh.
watch.
That's like-
dubbed
You
I don't
can't-
watch
you
dubbed
can't-
anime.
You can't partake
That's like
in
you
a
going-
foreign thing and then
Yeah.
criticize because it's not in English.
Yeah.
Imagine
No, but
City
it's like
of
going
to a
God
foreign
sound like they're
country.
from Dudley.
That's-
It loses something, doesn't it?
Have you ever?
That's like
If I
going
just watch it,
that's like going to a foreign country and saying, you should be speaking English. Stop speaking Japanese.
no, but
speak English.
that's like
because
putting
know,
a film on, like
English
putting Avengers
snob.
on in
Oh, John's going
China,
favelas, you know.
and they dub it into Chinese for the people in China, but then they release all the
They love
video
it.
games in China, but they don't put any of it in Chinese. It's all in American, so they don't have a fucking clue what's
can't-
going on.
This sounds like a
change the
you
language.
problem.
No.
Yeah.
I bet you're the
just-
kind of
you're
guy.
just a
I bet
snob.
you're the kind of guy that goes to like a foreign cinema to watch a French movie and then complain because it's all in French.
No, because you expect that.
He was fuming watching Amelie.
No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
No. If it's a game,
I'm English.
honest-
You should all speak English.
no.
Your sign
if
should
it's
be in
not-
English.
That's the
French.
fucking Prince
What's
Third
all that
approach to
bollocks?
fucking
That's
anime.
English.
That is.
Yeah.
You're all bastards. Your problem is you're all foreign.
I don't like.
I don't play games to
Dubbed anime.
read.
That's it. I don't play games to read. I play
You
games.
do. What's that
to-
game you were playing the other day?
Oh, and
That
that
was a
too much.
visual. That novel.
Yeah, I got
where you
paid
talk
for
How
that.
can,
about
yeah,
what you read.
how can you sit there and complain
Yeah.
about fucking anime being dubbed in Japanese, but then sit there and play a fucking text novel game?
Yeah,
for
but
like
there's
4
no
hours?
language. If it was all in Japanese, I'd be annoyed that it was all in Japanese.
You
But because
are
there's none-
a language racist.
I'm not a language racist.
You are. You're
just don't
racist
like it.
against any
I like
language.
the animes
It's not
in the
English.
I think
English.
I think you're racist against Japanese people.
No, I love Japanese people.
Well, you clearly
Oh,
don't.
you
'Cause you don't like the language.
No.
I just
you
don't want to
don't.
listen to them in the dub, in the games of what I want to hear the voice acting I've listened to. And the fact that I know some of the voice actors that do the American dubs, they should get paid more. So
I reckon
I'm
you want them in a
friendly to my
Yorkshire
friends.
accent, don't you, or a West
Do
Country
you know,
accent?
I'd love it.
Get on,
I'd love-
Cloud.
I want.
Let's
I
go
would-
kill some monsters, eh?
Nino
I would have
Cooney's
voted
going
to
to
put
continue
Ash
with
in the
Welsh
bin.
guy.
Let's put Ash in the bin for being a language racist.
I'll just
Against
go. I
Japanese.
didn't want to be. I told Redders I wasn't going to turn up tonight, and then he just didn't tell anyone. So I thought, I better show up because everyone kept tagging me and stuff. I was like, well, I better
It's season finale, innit? You can't miss the finale.
oh yeah, season finale. We only ever get to 2 on Ginna shows.
It's a Christmas special. Come on, you gotta go with it, kids.
Let's not be gingerist. Ash isn't ginger, is he?
Exactly.
Have you got a tinge of the ginge?
No, I've got a tinge of grey and white coming here though. That's
You
from
look like you got a tinge of the ginge. I reckon you're lucky you're in a dark room. I bet if you had the light on you,
Nah, if I have the light on me, I'm like, great.
We're all doing it.
Here we go.
All right, Elton.
Welcome to
I'm
my
Ginna. If
Christmas.
Ginna had some good glasses on.
Any little Watford season tickets all
Looking
of a
like a
sudden.
fucking dickhead.
Hang on.
Oh my God! What's he
BMG's
done?
got
Is he
to get
bringing his
his,
trio
I
back?
tried to
I'm
fucking.
still standing.
It's
You
Stevie
look like
Wonder.
you look like a cross between Elton John and Right Said Fred
And Bob.
and Bob.
Jesus Christ! Though.
Is it? It's a
It's
slippery slope. One for
slippery
Ginger.
slope.
I don't ever have a clue what's going on in these shows, honestly.
That's what makes them great.
We all agree, though, if the anime's got an English dub, they should have
No.
an English option in the game.
No, we don't agree.
Yeah, we do. We all agreed that.
You know what?
You're
The way
Do you want
the way
a second
he's
episode of
explained it-
PlayStation Podcast?
So the way he's explained it, I don't think every
Chuck it in
game
the bin.
should have
Chuck
dub.
it
But
in
if the
the-
anime that it's based on has dub, then the
You
game
look so
Yeah.
camp
dub as
right
well.
now. Do you know that?
Yeah,
With that
there's no
fringe and
dub
that
in
tinsel,
the
you
anime,
look so
I don't
camp.
expect the game to have a dub. It's just if there's a dub of the anime that's like a famous one, like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, all those sorts.
You like the
they should
fucking ginger
have
Keith Lemon.
the American version voice acting on
He's
it as
ginger.
well.
Is he? He's blonde, isn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he's blonde.
He pretends not to be ginger. I don't blame him.
He's fucking Avid Marion.
fucking hell, can't even see the fucking screen with that. Jesus.
This is where Redders realizes Avid Marion and Keith Lemon's the same guy.
I have no
What?
idea who the fuck you're talking about.
Avid Marion, the one with the little bear, Bo Selector and all that. That's the
Oh,
Keith
no.
Lemon.
Mo.
I don't
Don't
fucking know.
sing
The only thing I remember about
Mo.
fucking Bo Selector is Craig David, which pretty much
David,
ruined his
Craig.
career, didn't it?
It did. It killed. He came on an episode and thought it was funny, and then he realized afterwards, actually, I've just murdered myself.
Akes.
I guess.
People outside of
Fabio's
UK are
watching
like,
this,
what
but
the
what are
hell's
you on
Kez?
about?
Never watched it at school, did
Great
they, kids?
movie. I watched that every week.
Fabio,
actually.
Fabio? That's Fabio and Fimba because they're the same person. so they're never
Fabio.
together.
Video.
Fabio, you need to go on.
Fabio.
You need to go on YouTube and watch some Bo Selector. Craig David.
Yeah, Mel C.
Craig
Oh,
David.
Mel C.
Always giving up a red palm. Oh, right.
Fucking hell,
are
we got
putting
12 people watching this.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Are we putting this in the bin?
Yes.
Give it.
Just
No,
give
we're
us-
not.
Why?
BMG.
Because I think it's a you problem. It's not a
Means
world
we're
problem.
racist. We are language racist if we agree to it.
Why?
Yeah. And I will not be
Why?
part of this dictatorship.
So you're
Tell you what,
telling
we're
me,
gonna-
right? If you, so you're telling me, BMG, right? If Jim Ryan released God of War Ragnarok anywhere but America and didn't put like dubs into the language it's in, you'd be all right. You'd be all right for those people abroad that don't get to experience their native language.
I don't give a
to
fuck about them.
experience the
Yeah, I don't care.
PlayStation
I don't care about the other
story.
people. I'm just not
well,
a snob
that's so you're
about
just
it.
a selfish bastard then.
You'd be okay
I'm
if
not
they charged
bastard.
you all £10
My mum
each
was
to
married to
download
both
that
of my
language.
dads. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've got 13 people watching this. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your nan, and subscribe if you're not already. We're
Right,
This
Yeah.
content
Yeah,
anywhere
it's
else.
going
going to a
Yeah.
retirement home, logging on to
nowhere else where you get a
Put it all
clusterfuck
in
of this
account.
caliber.
Got to tap my fly. I'm not just waving randomly like this. There's a fly flying around my head somewhere.
Right.
Just sat there
It's
with
not-
Greg's in your lap in it.
That's
It's
it.
not going in the bin. However, you know what I said I would put videos ready for when we miss the bin? I
Oh,
didn't.
fucking hell.
This
I'm going to give you a
disappoints
bin
me.
video
I
anyway.
hope
what a
all.
surprise.
Are you enjoying the weather there?
What are you talking about?
I said, are you enjoying the weather there?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Am I not allowed?
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
But it's not in the bin. It's not in the bin.
That don't make any sense. He was in a bin, so
He's in the bin,
I win.
but that's not in the bin. It's not enough room.
I'll tell you what, he
I
was
hope
given
all
his best
your
life in that
games
bin.
have really shit foreign dubs that you can't understand going forward.
I just
You don't
wouldn't play
deserve
foreign games.
English in your games. That's what you're saying.
Here's the-
You go play
here's the
God of
next
War in
topic, ready?
Spanish.
This one's got a
Triggered.
serious message behind it as well, okay?
There's only 3 people homeless in the city. Bullshit, innit? Haven't got a clue, have they?
They're outside freezing cold, and they're still out there while you're inside in the warm. So we want to get this out there. We want people to see what their lives is actually like, because a lot of the time we just judge them.
We're not putting homeless people in the bin.
Oh my fucking God. No, it's not.
You fucking evil bastard.
BMG,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What I was saying was, on a serious note, right? It's getting cold. Winter's coming. If you see homeless people in the street, just give them some spare change, a coffee,
put them in
blankets, anything you can to help them out, because this is that time of the year where they need as much help as possible, right?
Is this the topic?
Part. This is the serious part. The topic is...
It's not the topic. It's not the fucking topic at all.
BMG thinks game stores are taking up valuable shelter for the homeless.
That's
oh, yes! Said. I remember him saying this, actually. What a bastard.
Oh, and after you've just roasted
What an evil bastard. I'll tell you what, there's a fucking place in hell for people like you.
No, he's saying game stores should...
No, we're not putting homeless people in the bin. Fuck you, BMG. Fucking sicko, man.
Oh my God. Literally. There's no point in me coming up with topics. You might as well just come up with some random shit for me.
That's what you said on Discord. You're like, fuck those homeless people. Get them in the bin. That's what you said.
Defend it. I'll just fucking defend anything. Yeah, put homeless people in the bin. We don't need them. They need a roof over their heads. Let's put a lid over their heads.
I'll tell you what, there was outrage. There was outrage down here. There was outrage down here because the council were trying to put the homeless into something called a bunker bin. I'm not even joking. They're called bunker bins. They're like these little pop-up fucking bin shelters that you can put in a car park. They're called bunker bins.
Fuck me. Imagine if, like, all those empty houses, we kind of just put them in there and looked at
them. All these second homes that are fucking rented out.
No, because if you put them in empty houses, they'll never leave.
I've never been to a real game store. Why not?
No.
I don't know what
get on logic.
This is the most organised this show's ever been.
Right, what the actual topic is, not the.
This is good, serious journalism. This is BMG wants homeless people in the bin. Ash hates foreign people. Fucking shocking episode. This is.
No, I like foreign people if you speak English, is what you were saying a minute ago. Come on. If you're going to say I'm bigoted, at least give me some credit to the bigotedness.
Fuck me. What's the topic?
Game stores are obsolete.
They are.
On screen there, look. Down there, look. No, other side. That
Get
way.
the game stores, put homeless people in them against BMG switches.
I also didn't say game stores are obsolete either.
You did.
Ginna.
Yes, you did. You said game stores are obsolete. Fuck the homeless. That's what you said on Discord.
Right. I said all game stores, physical stores should be closed. Not obsolete.
Why would you close them if they're not obsolete?
Yeah.
Because that's not my wording. You're just making shit up.
That's what you said.
Right.
You were like, I love Jim Line. I fucking fuck the homeless. Burn game stores. That's what you said on Discord. I had the screenshot somewhere.
Game stores. How can you brag about UK physical sales?
Oh God! Did you see him going on about that this week? I bet you were dancing in the street about those game store physical women numbers this week. BMG, weren't you? Oh, Call of Duty sold so many physicals in the UK.
Yeah, the little twinge in his fun zone.
You know why? Because they're all buying it at fucking Tesco and Sainsbury's when it's like a $5 off.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. That's
petrol's expensive, man. You got to do what you got to do to get by, you know.
That's it.
But yeah, get rid of game stores. In the UK, like they've started to put game into Sports Directs, which is baffling because video games are like the total opposite of sports.
It's not baffling because the guy that owns game is the guy that owns Sports
I
Direct.
understand that, but you've then got like fat nerds and then like people that are working out. Like,
fat nerds looking for running shoes. Amazing.
It's just funny. They're all like,
cheap Lonsdale, so you can get a PS5 and
I need some sweatbands from my controller.
You've got all these.
I get such sweaty palms exercising my fingers.
Then you've got all these people with like the rackets and stuff like that, and whatever sporty people do, sports, going for a cricket bat and shit, and they're like, "What's this?"
A cricket bat. Whatever sports
I'd like
people
to buy
do.
some games. Game shit. And game stores now, they're less and less about video games. They're all full of Funko Pop, board games, Pokemon cards, shit.
I'll tell you
phones,
what.
just games.
I will agree with this to some extent, but I think chain game stores should be obsolete. There's always going to be a place for indie game stores.
Not for modern games, retro maybe.
How many indie games are on disc now these days?
Quite a lot, but they're all limited run, aren't they now? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a limited run thing. It's not.
And you have to buy them online. Although limited run actually has a physical store now, but only one. So
no.
The reason are fucking horrendous as well. Their pricing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Problem is to go bastards.
If you were cut one of the biggest things, getting rid of all using all these plastics, making all this, what was on about milking fucking squids 2 weeks ago to get fucking ink for these.
In fairness, we were talking about milking squids, yeah.
Yeah.
On episode 1.
Milking
ink cartridge.
To get ink
cartridges.
To put
did you see HP mouth back at me on Twitter?
No.
Really?
HP blocked my ink cartridge, saying it wasn't an official HP ink cartridge, and I'm like, I fucking used this brand of ink cartridges for about 10 years, and now miraculously I update my printer and they won't fucking work, and they're like, well, we don't block them, and I'm like, well, that's funny because I fucking tried 2 different brands now and it won't allow me, and in the end I had to fucking buy a proper fucking 34 quid for a HP ink cartridge, the robbing bastards.
They got that subscription you can sign up for, aren't they? That they send you out.
Suck my dick. I used to pay like 10 quid an ink cartridge. And now they're like, oh, well, the chips in the ink cartridges aren't official. Fucking, right. I'm not paying 35 quid for some
ink cartridges. What the fuck
exactly.
is going on?
And do you know why there's chips in ink cartridges? So they can
NFTs.
fucking update your printer to block it so you can't fucking use them.
You heard it here first, people. Ash thinks HP should suck his dick.
They should.
Are your printer cartridges listening to you? Tune in next week to find out.
Yeah.
They're probably tuning into this next week. Won't fucking be here.
Well, it's a Halloween special for next year, just in case we cancel.
But yeah, my reasoning physical game stores, we don't need them and they should be gone now is because the only reason they've kind of been round in the first place, the likes of Sony, Nintendo, PC at one stage, Xbox, they were keeping them sweet because they needed them to sell consoles. They want to keep physical stores going because they want to sell the consoles, the hardware side of things.
They could die now anyway because everything's done online these days.
Yeah, it is.
To be fair, they could then put it into supermarkets. Like if they wanted to sell consoles in physical form, just link up with Asda, link up with Sainsbury's, all that shit.
Oh, they still sell them in physical form. You don't need Asda to sell them in physical form. You can get them off the websites.
Yeah, but if they want to have like a physical presence,
they could BMG.
Am I what?
You look like you're wrapped up in the tinsel to keep warm. What the fuck is wrong with you?
This is like my TV was a bit sparkly.
This is my Christmas name.
You look ridiculous.
With enough fucking, he's got enough wrinkles to look like fucking ET. Let's be honest. Like a fucking melted welly.
You're just jealous because you haven't got any tinsel.
I assume Muppet only shops at Waitrose. Look, Muppet says I'm poor.
Fucking right, I'm poor.
I shop at Lidl. I can't afford Asda.
It's just a normal supermarket over here.
Apparently Asda's cheaper than Lidl now.
Oh God, no, it's not. I fucking went into Asda the other day. Jesus Christ, there was fucking a loan shark waiting at the door for me to leave. Jesus Christ.
I tell you, I don't like Lidl because their meat and veg goes off really quick. Like really fucking quick.
Put it in the fridge.
But you can save a little.
I agree with logic though. I think retro game stores have a place. However, those retro game stores that overcharge just because they're retro can go fuck themselves. I hope they all go out of business, you greedy
bastards. That's all retro.
They're trying to class fucking PlayStation 1 as retro now.
That is retro.
No,
PS2 is retro. PS3 is technically retro.
No,
technically,
is it fuck?
It is.
They mass-produced those consoles. How the fuck are they retro?
Retro doesn't mean limited, dick.
Yeah, it doesn't mean niche.
They ain't fucking retro.
There's more SNES consoles than there are fucking 360s. Does that mean 360s now retro?
I got fucking pairs of underpants that are older than the fucking PS1. They're not considered retro. They're just considered dirty.
Oh yeah, it's called wash 'em, dirty bastard. I know someone that owns a retro store. He's an all right guy, but fuck me, the prices are fucking through the roof.
Yeah, what do you expect though when you got CEX? I went down. I was in fucking Truro the other day. There's a CEX down there selling a fucking unboxed Sega Mega Drive with one game for 120 quid.
And like 4 years ago, you could buy them for like 10 quid each. They were giving them away at car boots. eBay's
Truro is like if the Hobbits didn't quite build a city, but built something more than a village.
Truro is shit. I'm not gonna lie.
They all speak like a Truro Hobbit.
I don't. I'll tell you what. Nobody down here fucking speaks with an accent anymore because they're all fucking second homeowners. Fucking down here on holidays, bastard.
No traffic in the winter though. Lovely.
Bastards, a lot of them.
So, are we in agreement then that physical game stores go in the bin?
It's going in the bin.
Yeah, people that work at game stores. Logic.
You look like a fucking camp macho man, Randy Savage, without a beard.
Who are you on about? Which one? Yeah. Macho Man's birthday today, isn't it? As well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're welcome.
How'd you know that?
I was on Twitter earlier. I'm not a fucking just. I know when everyone's birthdays are.
I got it in my little red book.
I know when Stone Cold's birthday is because I've got the same birthday as him. But
I send them all birthday cards on a special day. Dear Macho Man. Oh yeah, you did.
I think I've got the same birthday as Trish Stratus as well. Can't go wrong.
Fucking hell.
She's plastic as well. Retro.
No.
Right.
I'm watching it. It's true. I'm tired. I've been to the gym. I've had a Pims. I don't give a fuck anymore.
It's his like yearly gym visit. He's knackered.
I am.
He's had half a can of Pims. He's pissed as a fart.
In the bin.
Fuck is that? We didn't even decide if it was going in the bin.
Yeah, we did. We all decided you were rambling about Jim or something. I don't know. It's only BMG talking about Jim. You thought you'd take it off him.
As we progress through the night, is BMG just going to get more and more tits on him?
Now he looks like a shit Jesus Christ.
Oh, he looks
I'm annoyed.
amazing.
If you'd have told me we were wearing tinsel,
thing,
I got the tinsel out and stuff and made an effort, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Now.
These are
You're either Mary or Mother Teresa. I can't quite decide.
I'll tell you what, that's what we should put in the fucking bin. The white
Mother
Jesus
Teresa?
Christ. No, not Mother Teresa. She's a saint. The fucking white Jesus Christ.
You want to put the Bible in the bin?
No, I want to put the white Jesus Christ in the bin.
Jesus and what they believe in the bin. I mean,
You want to put 2 billion people and their beliefs in the bin?
Yeah, because they don't believe in. They believe in a fake Jesus.
Wow. Luckily,
they believe in the white stoner from California.
What's next?
So I won't be back for next week, guys. Don't worry, the show's been cancelled.
Moving on. Oh, look, little Santa.
Can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light.
The fuck is this?
So the music gets us copyright striked. It is games that require multiple completions for the achievements.
Why am I
twice? Not putting it in the bin.
Yeah, no,
absolutely not.
Yeah, no, this is right. So
I want a game with longevity.
No,
you're saying basically.
I'm not on about having to play through everything. I'm on about literally there's one achievement for the end of the game. That's it, and you don't get anything else. So I played Lake recently, and all of the achievements can be getting in one playthrough, bar there's 3 for different endings. And the 3 endings are, one of them is really good. The other 2 are like, you would never pick any of the options. And you have to literally go through a minimum of about half an hour's worth of content because you can't skip the dialogue either. Like, yeah. You can't skip the dialogue like you can in like Life is Strange and Telltale. When you've
only half an hour.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to replay. It's boring. Yeah, per go, and it's
only an hour.
shit.
If you do as dusk falls, there is so many endings. You have to literally just restart the game again and hope you select right. And then it shows you a graph, and you're like, well shit, what did I do here? How do I get that wrong?
That's fine to me. Like if you as you're playing, it takes different options. Literally in Lake, the 3 achievements for the 3 ending are literally based on the last choice you make. You could literally do the total opposite for the entire game, and then right at the end just go, nah, I'm gonna leave. But you have to go through half an hour, and they're
no
the
spoilers. But did you stay or did you leave with somebody?
I left in the camper van with the VHS
VCR?
lady.
Yes. Oh, look at that! We both lesed it up in a camper van and went.
The best way, isn't it? That is lovely. The best ending because then you choose to stay, and the les lady just disappears.
And you have to stay with that guy in the woods with his.
No, I just blew him off straight away. I didn't even speak to him half the time.
So about you blowing off some guy?
Took him on a date.
He did.
I took him on a date.
I read that date takes forever.
Sounds like my kind of game.
Doing that. So, but yeah, no, I don't mind games with. We have to replay. I like replaying games, like stuff like Dead Rising. We have to play it multiple times and stuff.
Those no, fuck that game.
When there's but that's shut up.
Yeah, fuck that game. I don't care about the achievements for that game.
When there's ending specific achievements for no reason, and like when you look at stuff like Bullet Witch, where there was like a 1G achievement for finishing on Ultra Mega Dickhead mode, and no one wanted to play it because it was a bad game, and you don't remember couldn't stack it. You had to do them separately.
Wolfenstein 2 had one as well, where you had to do the whole campaign on fucking Hurt Me Plenty or something.
I don't mind that, though. If you do it on that mode, it unlocks all of the other difficulties below it for finishing it. But when you have to do like 5 playthroughs, because even if you do it on the hardest difficulty, it goes, nah, you're not getting the lower difficulty achievements. They could go in the bin, that sort of stuff.
I quite agree, because I played Lake, and I think the relationship between the two women was fantastic. So that's the ending you want to choose. You're like, that ending makes sense. It's lovely because the guy in the cabin was just this weird grunty bell end, and you're like, why would she choose him? Like this other girl's really funny and wacky, and they seem to have a connection, and they seem like they would get along in real life. Whereas this guy is, we need a male love interest. What do you want? Give him a beard, put him in the woods. That'll be fine.
Yeah, lives on his own. He's a lot older than her.
Yeah, who's the female interest? This really wacky woman with a lot of similar interests who runs a VCR store and she thinks is cool. Oh yeah, people are definitely going to put her with a fella then, aren't they? Like, this is no logic.
That's the thing. It's not for like the broad, like every game, but when they literally spearheaded in achievements linked to 2 crappy endings that you would never pick. You must have no personality or sense of anything in life if you pick those other 2 endings, because the whole game, it sort of narratively leads you on a path to go with this woman, and then there's 2 achievements we have to replay the ending at least for no reason.
Oh, fuck me.
Pentman's out today, speaking of.
I didn't know you were doing cosplay.
I agree with this one massively. Like, I hate a lot of these games where there's multiple choice endings, and the worst ones are the ones where they don't explain what the ending means. I know I talked to you about this one, Firewatch. I got to the end, and it gives you a choice of 2, and I chose that option, and he ends up going, I'm going to go to Santa Fe. I was like, with you, to see my cousin. But no, with her. Take her. Like, the other option was like, just sack her off. I don't want to sack her off. I thought the other option meant go with her. I've chose the wrong option. It's just drove me mad.
Cry wank in the woods. That should be an option.
That's what Firewatch is. If you've not played it,
it's a cry wank in the woods.
It's a cry wank in the woods.
Yeah,
it really is. I mean, that guy is getting over his dying wife and flirting with someone else and feeling guilty in the woods for months on his own. He's having a cry wank, isn't he? Let's be honest.
And then he starts looking at the campers, and they'll call him a pervert because he walks past the tents or something, doesn't he, at one point? And then
while cry wanking.
While cry wanking,
yeah, cry wank in the tents.
Cranking, I think it's called.
Wanking.
See, Masuko agrees. It's pretty mind crushing seeing her return to a shit job. Like, she wouldn't. She literally, you hate that job. The job's shit. You spend the whole game ignoring it, and then you're like, nah, I'm going back to work there. Who the fuck does that?
It's like that
that's
episode of
the
Rick and
side-
Morty, isn't it, where Roy goes back to the carpet store.
It's that specific. This is a very specific complaint. I'm not saying all multiple completions. I like replaying games, especially when there is a bit of variety to them. You can go through the entire story differently. But when they lock it to behind an ending, like Life is Strange has like collectibles and stuff. You get like a collectible mode after you finish it, so you can jump to certain scenes. That's fine. But when you have to replay big chunks of games or even the full game for a choice you wouldn't pick, if it's a narrative game, let me pick my narrative and have achievements linked to like random shit in them.
I agree.
It's not too late, Fimber. It's still on Game Pass. It still exists, the game outside of Game Pass. Just get in there. It's fantastic. It's not very long either, but it's good. And that's what I tell the wife. So we all agreeing this one's going in the bin, yeah?
Yeah, get in the bin.
Does Saint BMG approve?
You had my blessing.
Amazing.
Fucking hell.
Go on, let's get it in there.
I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Heartbreaking.
Fucking bleak, innit?
It's bleak.
And on that note.
On that note,
Toy Story gets me every time. Toy Story 3 and 4. I'm like at the end. I'm like a fucking rat.
Oh, what's the one where they're on the conveyor belt going towards the furnace, and they decide to just sit there and hold hands, and they give up.
They all realize they're about to die, and they just give up on life and go right.
Yeah.
They accept their death.
Tough watch.
And then at the end, he just
what an important message to give to kids.
Yeah. The important message is don't throw your toys away because they will burn to death. And they feel
Bleak.
it.
Fuck's sake.
Bleak outlook.
And then he fucking gives it away, has that heartfelt thing at the end of Toy Story 3. And in Toy Story 4, she don't give a shit about him. I rage about that every time me and my missus is like, that fucking bitch doesn't deserve Woody. He should be off with Bo, fucking getting his end away on back of that motorcycle man's bike.
I think we'd have all chose Bo, let's be honest.
Yeah, she's too plastic.
Now, Bo's porcelain.
She's porcelain. She's delicate.
Just how BMG likes her.
She's delicate.
And then Toy Story 4, I'm like, oh, he's left his friend. I'm like, oh, Buzzer's got no friends now. And then I'm like, where's my spin-off for Toy Story now? Come on. Every
She's
time.
delicate. Fuck me. Right.
That's the next Toy Story. She falls off the side of something by accident and shatters. It's just Woody like a broken mess. Like, I don't know what toys can drink, but he has a problem. He starts like sniffing glue or something. It's a downward spiral of Woody in the gutter, basically. Book it, Tom.
Hell.
It's better than Pinocchio, I tell you.
Oh, don't. Flashbacks. Right, moving on to the next one.
I'm so mad because I feel like in some way my money went to this. This stupid t-shirt that I bought is fucking part of this.
Yes, put him in the bin. He's a dickhead.
Get t-shirts in the bin.
I love how he tries to rip the
Dreamcast
t-shirt
guy.
the first
What a
time and
villain.
it doesn't work, and then he needs another go. This is what a touch. He's like, this t-shirt, I can't rip it. Let's leave that for a second. This was a different name for the topic, but I changed it because BMG didn't like the last header where I said he. This is the Game Awards need to go in the bin. In brackets, BMG would hate my other head and Sony shills.
He is.
Did I say Game Awards need to go in the bin? I can't remember now.
You said fuck George, fuck George, fuck Jeff, and fuck his awards, and fuck
You
his
did, to be fair.
Kojima dick sucking. Put it in the bin. That is literally what you typed
That
out.
is literally what you said. Yeah.
Right.
You were
I'll
like,
tell you what, you don't know what he's really like. He's a different man on Discord. He's an absolute bastard.
he is. Although after they announced like all of the Game Award nominees that were all basically PlayStation games. He's changed his tune today, so he's a bit ponied it up a bit.
What a fucking shit show those Game Awards are. Have you seen it?
It's nice to see some proper games getting the recognition they deserve. Congratulations, God of War.
And vote for this because we've got nothing else.
God of War and Elden Ring, I understand. But
Requiem
Stray,
deserves to win all those fucking games.
It's like a 2-hour game about being a cat. It's not Game of the Year. Indie Game of the Year, maybe. But you can't put that fucking above some of the games that have come out this last year. What a load of bollocks.
BMG knows all too well what it's like to be a pussy.
For Jim.
Well, right. A lot of people have voted for Stray because, as horrible as it is to say, they are virgins because it's the only way they're going to get to play as a pussy with a pussy. It's Stray. But no, Game Awards. Go on.
No, it just pisses me off. Like everything else, I can kind of. Maybe not Xenoblade Chronicles because I've never played it and it doesn't sound very interesting. But the rest of them, they have merit to be nominated. But Stray, it's angered me. It's like they couldn't think of it and they went, "Oh shit, what else has PlayStation come out with? Oh shit, that was on PlayStation."
On this because we've got nothing else.
That's it.
We need an indie game because they always have a token indie game.
Pentiment.
What was the Sony exclusive indie game this year? Not Kenna, not Sifu.
They felt bad. They were sore because they voted so
or
many
anything
Xbox
else
games
rated
last
higher.
year.
Let's go for Stray.
No Forza
Go on,
Horizon.
BMG.
No
It
Pentiment.
should be Vampires. Vampires should be there.
Yeah.
Well, let's do Game Awards. At the end of the day, the only thing Game
the Gay
Awards is
Awards.
actually the Game Awards.
They just called them the Gay Awards.
No, the Game Awards. I was just moving as I was
And
saying
the rewards are most fabulous.
The reason we do not need Game Awards is because we know what games are good. We know what games are bad.
hell.
Everyone's Game of the Year is in the eye of the beholder. We all have different opinions. We all, we don't need it. The only thing the Game Awards is actually good for is advertising, game trailers, and that is it. It has no other use. Let's get rid of it. We don't need it. I know what the Game of the Year is, which Game Awards are going to announce anyway. It's God of War Ragnarok. We don't need to know anymore. We know the Game of the Year. Everyone knows
That's
the Game
what
of the Year.
That's what this whole fucking show is for. Oh, look how pretty this game is.
It is mad.
Fuck me, it only came out a week ago.
Jealousy gets you nowhere.
It's not
jealousy.
How did it
They
play?
literally filled that shit with as much Sony as they could.
For Forza Horizon 5.
Wasn't it last year either? Wasn't it this year?
Needs to be considered.
What? Are you having a stroke?
I think he is.
No, I was enjoying myself.
The squid again.
He's gone downhill, hasn't he, BMG, since he started his PlayStation podcast.
No.
Yes. He's become a different man.
No, we
Honestly,
don't
you
need
should
Game
see him in
Awards.
Discord.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
is right. He is right.
Absolute fucking savage.
Game Awards are shit. They should just do it. Like,
we don't need
we
them.
were talking about this on Discord the other day, and they were
Let's save everybody 2.5 hours. Let's just get Jeff fucking Keighley out on stage, get him to suck off Kojima, and then everybody can go home. Like a fucking donkey show. Except they bring out Kojima.
Show, but like I say, do it as like the winter, whatever it is, Winter Games Fest, and just have like a showcase.
No. Summer Games Fest is bad enough. I don't want a winter one as well. Jeez.
No. The Xbox, though, at the Game Award a few years back.
Then he was fuming because they told him it was something else they were announcing.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's just some Game Pass crap. Don't worry about it."
Reason
It feels like
No, to be honest, it's whatever the game, whether it's PlayStation, Xbox, Indie, Nintendo, PC. A lot of people have put a lot of work into these games, and at the end of the day, that all games, everyone's going to have different opinions. People like God of War, people like Forza, people like Pentiment. Other people don't like them. That's their choice. Everyone thinks differently. I like both Xbox. I like both PlayStation. I think they've both got amazing games. But it's one of them. We don't need an award to tell us, oh well, this game wins an award because a select few people say it's better than somebody else. It's not always that case. Hitman 3. I thought Hitman 3 was amazing. Didn't even get considered. It was like it didn't even exist because it was early on in the
What
year.
baffles me though, if these are media people that are voting for them, surely it should go off their fucking review ratings for the last year. So their top reviewed games are the ones that go into the pile.
Agreed.
Because IGN gave Pentiment a 10, didn't even get fucking noticed. It got higher ratings than pretty much all of the other games in that category. Not saying it's game of the year by far.
Not as high as God of War though. It's the same fucking rating.
But it's true. If it's going
It
to
should
be
be
media
people
based,
voted.
it should be voted by. Yeah, but the problem with people voting is you get all the bellends that are just like refresh. Oh, God of War, you BMG basically. God of War, God of War, God of War, God of War.
I don't think you should have a God of War. A game of the year category. You should just have a category for each genre, like they do, and just keep it at that. Because you
God
can't
of War should win because
games
Kratos has the most realistic nipples.
To be fair, when you look at they do
best racer, best RPG, best FPS game, best fighter, best
looking dong.
shoulder Sony game, best.
But they can't even do that anyway because they did that last year, like best PlayStation game, and it was fucking Deathloop, and you're like, why? Do you know what I mean? And
great game.
It's not a great.
It's not a game of the year though. It's good. It's not game of the year.
Nah, I'd say it's a game of the year. Yeah, for real.
And then there was they did like best of Xbox and something random.
Anywhere near them.
Where's your tinsel gone?
Oh, it's itching.
Yeah,
I missed the premise. Ginna clause.
Ho ho ho.
The Ginna clause is I do 2 shows and kill it off. In my contract, Ginna clause, 2 shows, done. Next one. I think we're all in agreement, aren't we? Game Awards.
Yeah, the only game award show you want to watch is ours when we finally get round to this year's award.
Yes, because you can guarantee that won't be unbiased.
Do we allow people to vote this year, or do we just pick?
No, we just pick.
All right. There's going to be some good nominations.
We did have a fan. We had a fan vote last year as well, didn't we? We let people vote on it. I'm sure that happened.
We did last year, and
we'll have a panel's choice and a fan's choice.
Only one of the winners actually responded to our congratulation post on Twitter.
Who was that? Was it Hayden?
It was the Indie Game of the Year one. It was. Oh, what was it? Billy Bob, something or other. I can't remember. Rainbow Billy Bob or whatever it was.
Was it
Rainbow
the Artful Escape?
No, that one best soundtrack, Artful Escape.
Oh,
they may have liked that as well. Bless them.
Yeah. Death's Door should have been the game of the year, surely. Death's Door.
Now, based on number of votes, Rainbow Billy won by 1.
Rainbow Billy.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're lying.
Who's the boss? Would I ever fudge any numbers?
Fucking absolutely.
Right. In the burn.
Bigger than the clouds, we never coming down. I'm a bit bigger, like David taking Goliath to try.
Well done, Jack Morgan. Good skills.
Who the fuck's Jack Morgan?
Moving on to the next one. Still
that
don't know
guy
who
who was kicking the ball.
So the next one is a controversial one.
It's not at all. Is it fuck?
You don't even know what it is.
I do know what it is, Glenn, because you'll say when you say controversial, I know what it is.
Oh, come on then. I'm losing will to live.
I'm fucking
wait there.
psychic.
No, there's only one left, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yes.
mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
The last ever topic on the last
ever topic for
What a way,
Gaming Room 101.
what a way to go out, eh? Happy birthday.
Last couple days, and you guys asked me saying, Remy, please showcase all of these amazing creations, and a lot of things have been happening with Halo, so I thought I'd want to combine everything into one video. I'll have the links to the maps and the game modes in the description below, so you can watch them yourselves at the moment you're watching.
Yeah, Shen. Let's get Shen in the fucking bin.
We're sponsored by Sheen.
Fucking hell.
How
hard is it for you to find a video that fucking
My laptop
corresponds?
is so bad that I have to disable the preview so that the recordings will run at 30 FPS for OBS. So,
why do you pick shit that's not even related to the topic?
It was 343.
Get Shen in the bin.
Happy birthday.
Bin it.
I didn't say happy birthday.
343 should be ashamed of itself.
343 needs to get in the fucking bin. Enough said.
Do you know what's
Moving
sad
on.
though? The co-op is fantastic. It's a good laugh when it actually works, because it took me and BMG like an hour to try and get into a game. And we got in, but then we couldn't add Muppet because for some reason it didn't like 3 players at once. It was a bit broken. It didn't like if you were in the inside a ring, it didn't like it. But when you're in co-op, it's a good laugh. And Forge looks fantastic in some of the modes. However, as usual, they've implemented it and went, but you can't use all those really cool maps we've already made. You have to start again. And there's no search, which it's like half-arsed. It's like Elon Musk's fucking implemented Forge mode. Do you know what I mean? He's just throwing shit in. That'll do.
There is a search. You can only play the maps that you find in the modes with your friends. You can't join random people at the moment on the internet.
We're in the year 2022, mate.
I know.
Redders can pretend to be a 15-year-old girl in Taiwan if he wants. You're telling me we can't play online games in Forge? There's no excuse.
I will say, for all the connectivity issues, fuck me. Call of Duty, the new one, is 10 times worse for trying to get people in a lobby and then start a playlist.
It had a bad weekend. It had a bad weekend. It's fine now.
It's still going. The other night we couldn't play Invasion.
It's got more content though. They've already announced new content.
Yeah,
their multiplayer mode, their battle royale mode's come out today, hasn't it? We're still waiting for this rumored Halo battle royale mode.
The COD battle pass out tomorrow.
I will say COD hasn't got a single good map at launch.
I'll tell you what, a lot of them are growing on me.
Yeah, but it's got more maps than Halo. So Halo has like 3 maps, doesn't it? Infinite has like 3 maps.
Loads, all great, amazing, fantastic.
3.5 maps. Not. I think Halo Infinite's maps are the weakest of the Halo bunch for years. I just don't think they've
never played 4.
I can't defend them anymore.
My brain stops at 3. I only play 3 up, 3 back. 1 to 3, fantastic.
Yeah,
goes downhill, but Infinite.
You can't defend them anymore. Like Halo is Microsoft's flagship. It was a massive anniversary, and they dropped the fucking ball. And not just dropped the ball.
Update.
They literally kicked it into the next fucking field.
It's the fact that it's now
112
days to the next update is pretty
shocking.
Pretty daunting. It's like this is amazing.
There should be at least 1 map a month coming out. Every month, boom map, boom map, boom map. 1 extra color. You're locking colors behind palettes and shit. At least give us like a random orange or some bollocks every month. It doesn't take much. If you can give us those horrible, ugly Game Pass Ultimate perks every month, you can do another ugly color and give it away to everyone.
You know what they're going to do then with Call of Duty as well?
Oh, I can't wait.
Different color green operators.
I'll tell you what I do like about the Call of Duty Battle Pass. You can pick whatever you want. You haven't got to work towards like shit you don't want. You can just select whatever you want out of the Battle Pass. I'm looking forward to the COD Battle Pass.
Bennett.
I haven't seen enough about the COD Battle Pass. 343, my opinion. It was a good update. This one is what it needed to be. However, 112 days to the next update. Fuck me. Just to get the option to play with randomers on these maps.
Well done, 343. 2 years later, the game is kind of ready. Fuck me.
It's at a stage now that it should have launched at. If it had launched in this state, we'd have been all right. But obviously it didn't, and now we've still got a massive wait.
It's not just Halo Infinite either. They had fucking issues with Halo 5, Halo 4. Like, it's beyond a fucking joke at this
I know,
point.
but with like stuff like Master Chief Collection, they turned it around. Master Chief Collection is fantastic.
Halo 5 launched,
but it didn't fucking
loads of
work.
Modes, new maps and modes and vehicles when added every month. The problem is people didn't like the gameplay on Halo 5.
The Master Chief Collection took so fucking long to get it to work properly.
They didn't even acknowledge it was broke for a year and a half.
That doesn't make it better.
They've put more content into it than they put more content on a monthly basis into Master Chief Collection than they do in Infinite. And like on Master Chief Collection, I spend my points I get each month, and I've got like a Spartan helmet, and I've got like the Duke controllers for shoulder pads. What can I get in Halo fucking Infinite? Boring, ugly, crappy, like tactical looking helmets and shit, and a different color palette. I want to look silly. I want to look stupid.
Yeah.
I want a Santa hat. I want a fucking snowman head. I want a fucking all that sort of weird shit.
There is a Santa hat coming in the festive free battle pass in the event. But
And what, for next Christmas when they finally fucking get round to releasing it?
They need to embrace the stupidness. They need to have a Skyrim event.
Yeah.
So you unlock a Skyrim core and you get all the helmet.
That's
the
what
horn.
makes
and then,
Fortnite
and you do
popular.
Doom, and then you do something else and you embrace it.
Doom armor. The top level of the battle pass is a fucking Doom guy armor. People would be all over that shit. Gears of War outfits, like themed outfits for your account. Why not? Who
They
was
put
it
two of the
hurting?
Halo ones in Gears of War.
Yeah.
Why not put Gears of War armor in Halo?
Who is it literally hurting, apart from really sad Halo nerds? And if that's the case,
It's not even the nerds. The nerds one is the devs going, we want it to be canon. This is Sergeant Johnson's training thing. It's like, fuck off. Nobody cares. Just give us the weird shit.
Yeah. Just say it's a virtual reality training session. There you go. Look, done, dusted. That's how
That's what it was in 4 and 5. That's what it was. Literally a VR training session on board the Infinity. That's why they got away with doing wacky shit.
That's the best bit about Halo, when it's stupid. Looking at the Forge mode, all the stupid modes and stuff like that. Great. Have you seen that whack-a-mole one where you're like crouching and you jump and snipe people? Stupid stuff.
We should do a Night of Forge and try some of the game modes. The one where you your gun shoots tanks instead of bullets.
What did I say the other day, Redders, to you? What did I say?
It's just amazing. Just the stupid shit.
I've already said I was going to suggest a Forge thing, but you guys can't commit, you and Fabio, to actually doing content, so I didn't want to give you any more. It's already bad enough that this is going soon.
It's me, Fabio. I'm Milk Master Chief.
If we build a map, we have to go around delivering milk at certain spots. He'll be there.
He's going to come for you.
Free in the bin. Yeah, they probably deserve it.
Get it in the fucking bin.
I think
Absolute
they've turned
shit
around
show.
since they sacked Bonnie. They've had a good few months, but a good few months compared to 10 years.
Right,
Of shit.
but they have a good few months, and then there's another fucking like half a year wait for another good few months.
That's
Do you know what
the
you should
problem.
do?
Odd day wait.
Make a game of Fall
Nonsense.
of Reach, because that's a good book, and that's all I want.
That's what this free battle pass is. I don't know if you've seen it. It's all Halo Reach armor.
Dead,
He
not
found
bead.
dead on bead, drowned
On a
in
bed,
mid
so to
soup.
say, but it's like I've lost will to live. It'd be like a Bond girl. Do you know when the Bond girl gets killed by oil? That's what's going to happen to him, but it'll be milk because Fabiola murdered him.
No, it's Fabio. I haven't seen him in fucking ages.
We need him back on the
He's in
show.
Brazil. Fabio, Fimber, how's it going in chat?
We're not allowed to play that clip either, otherwise we get copyright strikes, right?
Which
Yeah,
one?
we're not allowed to play that now.
Which one?
The one where he's the milkman because they literally block it.
Oh yeah, you can't.
WWE came down on our ass and
WWE, yeah.
blocked it,
Like an
everywhere
hour
in the
after the
world.
show.
Yeah, you give shit to Brock Lesnar. That's what you get. F5 with fucking having it taken off you, son of a bitch.
All right, calm down, fucking hell.
Jesus has had a few.
Listen to Jeebus. Jeebus knows all.
Also, my glass is empty. I just keep trying to sip an empty glass. Really.
Fabio is learning how to build bombs, Thimber.
I don't think he is.
What? That's what he's doing at college. He's doing chemical engineering. That's bomb making.
No, he's getting long life milk. He's going to be the one to crack it. It's going to be like
I have invented a milk that doesn't go off. Oh, fuck me.
Keep the calcium integrity even when frozen. Bless him. Not even here to defend himself because he doesn't care about this show.
He doesn't.
Don't care about us anymore.
One day he's going to go back, rewatch all this. He's going to have a nervous
Yeah, you're
breakdown.
going to watch all this.
I'm going to wake up one morning. There's going to be a cow's head and udder in my fucking bed.
By the time he brings it up, we'll be XPN. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, good point.
What's XPN?
The future.
Fuck me. Do you not pay attention to Discord?
Oh, X-rated porn network. Ah.
If you could fucking see past all your hate speech and like actually pay attention to like topics, you'd realise why we're being called XPN.
Right, put the 343 in the bin. Come on, let's go home.
You know what I mean?
Wrap this fucker up. Send it here.
I give it a blessing.
In the bin, 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 in the bin. Oh.
That's one that. Thanks for tuning into the season finale of Gaming Room 101.
See you in 2 years.
See you next year.
In fairness, thanks for watching. We had quite a good turnout, quite a high count throughout, and what a way to send off a show. You know,
Christmas special. This is the Jeebus and Santa Ginna special.
And if you do happen to do one next week, he will have risen, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Ginna's going to take the show out behind the fucking cow shed and blow its fucking brains out.
Yeah,
right? As soon as he hits them broadcasts, I say Gaming Room 101's dead.
6 per season, yeah?
Oh no, someone had killed my cow I was going to milk.
Wasn't the
we had
first
fucking to 3 in your shows, mate.
That's the third episode to any of your fucking shows.
Fortnite Weekly, dead.
How many was
Goodbye,
the first series? That was 6, wasn't it?
What else did he do? Something else.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Streamers of BMG, dead.
Yeah. Fortnite
You did 2 of them.
Thursdays,
You were good.
dead.
Gaming with the Ginnas, fucking dead before it even fucking launched.
Are we just
teachers, I can't do every week. You know,
you do a
BMG
job.
taught me one, I taught him one. Now you guys need to get on board and teach each other some games, you know?
When you get your new job, are we replacing you with your missus then? Is she coming on to replace you? And we'll just act like you're the same person and just like totally ignore the fact that it's a different person.
I don't think he has got a new job. I think he's just sick of us like bitching about his shows getting cancelled, so he's decided to fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this shit, I'm not appreciated. My 2 shows bring in all the 5 viewers.
I'll start doing my own shows at random
5 a.m. streams, that's where it's at.
Hey,
I might
those
do one stream where I just
them live.
I should do a stream where I just sit like BMG is now. I just sit there in tinsel for an hour. Just don't move. Don't say anything.
You should do a 5 a.m. stream called Good Morning Thimber, where it's just you streaming to Thimber at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, he's always there. He never misses a show.
Bless him.
I think he just pities you, to be fair, Ginna.
You are?
I think he just pities you.
Hey, I'll take those pity views. If you got any friends,
he's like fucking hell. Someone has to watch him. I can't watch him go down like this.
We're nearly at 900 pity subs. So if you know anyone else, get them in.
Yeah. We've got some good giveaways coming soon.
If anyone wants to go down to their local school and tell the kids about us, that'd be great. Apparently that works.
We're hip.
We are hip.
Look, we're divinely blessed.
Oh, the fucking state of him.
Don't get this anywhere else, dear.
It's fucking
for good reason.
If you see this face dressed like this near your school, run.
Call Crime Watch.
So we had.
Don't call the police. Just call Crime Watch, the TV show.
Oh, fucking hell.
There's a thing on here that shows you everyone who commented during the show. I found it the other day, and I can't find it again.
There's a face that belongs on the register.
Do you guys remember how that works?
What?
Huh?
Been on a register? No, I've never been on. Thanks.
Sheepshaggers Anonymous.
Oh,
come on, Joe!
I can't find it. When I was watching your show the other day, Redders, you can click something on chat, and it shows you everyone who's commented in the chat.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's in one list. So I'm gonna go looking for. Thanks.
That must be a YouTube thing because like
you gotta be on the desktop version, not your phone.
Yeah, that must be a YouTube thing because like when I do my episodes, I pre-record them, download them, re-upload them.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Have you got YouTube open on your desktop right now?
Yeah.
This show.
Yeah.
On live chat, there's somewhere and it'll show like participants or something. And if you click it, it'll show everyone who's here and who's commented, and you can give a shout out. Here we go.
3 people. I have that right. Oh, it's whoever the participants in that one section. It's not all of it.
Well, that's
Go
disappointing.
to live chat.
I have.
Newest comments first.
right? There's 3 people.
Who are they?
Nasuko, Ash, and
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
There we go. Thank you, you three, for being here. YouTube only recognizes you three as attending the show, so thanks for that.
And one of them's on the fucking show.
Big shout out though to everyone who is following us, subscribing and stuff like that. I mean,
Logic, Sapo, who else was here? Thimber.
We are on the way
Timmy.
to 1,000, which is amazing.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to tell them about? I might as well do that on Thursday night about the 1,000 giveaway.
Yeah, we've got a big announcement for the 1,000 sub giveaway
Big
soon.
announcement.
And also a big thank you.
I'm going to do a third episode of something.
We're almost at 1/3 of a million views on YouTube now, which is crazy.
Why?
I don't know.
Who the fuck tuned in for this?
I don't know why nearly 333,000 people have viewed our content, but nearly 30,000 people have viewed our content. So it's crazy when you think about it, isn't it?
It is.
So just
There's got to be better stuff out there.
Am I doing the thing that we mentioned earlier tomorrow, or are you saving that for Thursday?
No, you announce that tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it. Most people here don't give a shit about your PlayStation show, mate. It's only Thimber. The rest, you've got your own Pony Patrol, mate.
Pony Patrol.
Mate, start selling socks on the show. We need to get some socks because ponies love to buy socks.
I completely forgot. We got another live stream next week. We got a live stream next week where BMG is going around his town centre shooing away homeless people.
And I'm going to be wearing.
Make sure you tune in for that.
My tinsel crown, my tinsel beard, and I will only be wearing a mankini.
Yashamash. I very like it, very much.
Very nice.
Come on, you homeless. Move off these steps. Hey, Fabio, get off. Stop milking that goat.
On a serious note, see the homeless out now. It's getting cold. Buy them a coffee, give them a few quid, help them out. It's a tough time of the year for them.
Yeah,
I remember once I bought a homeless guy a large doner meat kebab and chips because I was pissed, and I covered it in garlic mayo and chili sauce. And then he was there eating it, and I just thought to myself, the next day he's gonna have the shit so bad.
And if you've got a PS5, let them live in your PS5. There's plenty of space for 2 or 3 homeless people in it.
Put it next to him, turn it on for half an hour, let it heat up.
Yeah, but no,
fingers.
But also, serious note, it is getting to that time of year. Things are getting colder. We're getting into that festive season, but there are a lot of people who do live on the streets that don't have anywhere to go, anywhere to spend the holiday.
That's not what he said on Discord.
Yeah,
he was on about shooing them off the high street so he could enjoy his Christmas experience.
If you're going out giving out tents and sleep, if you're one of the people going out giving tents and sleeping bags and stuff, which is a great cause, don't fucking film yourself for clicks doing it and degrade them and stick them on YouTube going, look at this guy, say thank you for this guy. Just fucking do it and let the fact that you're doing it be reward enough. You don't need clicks, you don't need clout, you don't need to embarrass the guy. Just give him your sleeping bag, put a shelter over his head and fuck off to the next one. You don't need to film him.
Yeah, I gave a homeless guy £5 once. Don't know why.
You were cutting out trickle-down economics. That's why.
I'm serious. I gave him £5. He was hanging around outside my news agency.
What do you want? A fucking medal?
Jesus. He was homeless. He wasn't just some guy who stood outside.
I mentioned it because I got fucking laughed at by a group of kids that were there. He was fucking shit-faced, and I gave him a £5 because he was asking for change. And the kids started laughing. Like, oh, what are you giving him money for? He's only going to spend it on more drink. I was like, what the fuck do you think I'm going to spend it on?
Yeah, there's a guy who's like a local guy in my area who's homeless, but he's got a dog, but he always puts his dog first. And I'm a sucker when it comes with that, like animals and stuff. So I always make
his
a point.
Dog if he's hungry.
No,
don't. His dog, took it to the RSPCA, shoot off the homeless dog. What bastard!
Feeds his dog before himself. So I always make sure I buy him bags of dog food, case of bottles of water and stuff like that. Dog bed. I always, and then he can concentrate on any money he gets as you know, I always get him some food and that he can, you know, concentrate on himself so he doesn't have to give it all to his dog first. But it's that time of year, you are right. I know we like to have a laugh and a joke and piss take, but, you know, Saint BMG has spoken.
And on that note, let's end the show. Saint BMG says, save the homeless. Shut down the games and put them in there. Right.
Bye. See you next
Bye
year.
all.
Or next
Reddit
week.
is now frozen / pretended to freeze.
Fuck me. Come on, hurry up. And the fucking broadcast.